Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story on the Crystal Seas world hosted on Aura Fury. Thanks for joining me today. Let's just get a look at the state of things here. We're mid-March, and the weather temperature is still cold. We actually did get a little bit of snow here. Kind of reorganize this a bit. Paintings, etc. The berry bushes, of course, aren't producing anything because, well, too cold. Put in some pit kilns over here. The reeds are doing great. We've got a new ladder here. Right inside the claim. Oh, what was that we just passed by? Oh, sulfur. So this has turned out to be a really good place for me to get sulfur. Come on, we can make it through. Over here is where I first got my sulfur. I built this dirt wall here to isolate me from all the bad guys in the big cave. And then I came across the big cave, into the big cave, and I've done some exploring. Ooh, lax. Once again, the spears are wearing thin. Okay. So there was lots of saltpeter here. Anyway, so I kept going down, collecting saltpeter, and then I found this rune here, which has, ta-da, a translocator, which is really cool. And I blocked this off. This was open to the rest of the cave. And this translocator, well, let's see if it works. Some snow. It's clearly snowy. Well, the base is basically 7,000 south, and we're at 3,200 south here, so we've gone quite north. But if we look, we've gone very far out west. And it's a snow-covered area. I've done some exploring up here. This is a really heavily wooded area. Picked up lots of sticks and some more crops here. Found lots of bears that wanted to kill me. But really, this is something that's going to be explored later on once the weather breaks. Oh, that was weird. One thing it has lots of is horsetail. I guess while I'm here, I may as well collect some, because we're still making horsetail poultices, combining them with reeds. Alright, so I got me a stack of horsetail. Might as well. There's all kinds of good stuff here, but again, we're going to come back here later when it's warmed up. One of the steps that I've neglected so far is to actually get an apiary started with the bees. I've heard bees all over creation here, but I just have not made that a priority at all yet. Actually, let's go ahead and make some bandages while we're here. Because we got to keep stocked up. That way. And I am still making literally stone tools, not even flint. Although, I guess we could take a look in here. I've got this completely full again of flint. I've got extra flint somewhere else. We've got fire clay here that we've made. And this entire chest, that's got 1,280 pieces of fire clay in it. We've got over 1,100 quartz there and clear quartz, bunch of stuff there. We've got calcined flint here, most of it's powdered. Sulfur, whatever. We do thankfully have some temporal gears. I've got way more than enough high fertility soil to double my farm area. And this is the cold storage room, otherwise known as the cellar. Yep, got some chests in here just because they hold more than the vessels, and those things have a good life expectancy. Created a bronze anvil. Try to move things out of here quite a bit. I don't know if the fence was up before, but I've got a fence all the way around the perimeter of this claim. And that isn't to keep players out. That's just to keep all of the wolves that spawn here out, as well as the bears. It also helps control a bit of the mobs coming in. Now I only have to deal with the mobs that spawn in this area. And the farm here, you can see, is starting to thaw out. You can see where the ice has been around for so long that the farmland has kind of gotten dry. Oh, hey, the one just got rehydrated. Awesome. So the farm's getting closer to coming back to life. Got a good collection of seeds, and this is just a convenient place to keep that. This ladder here takes me down to the area where I said I first found the sulfur, which was down there. And that's where we can't see it from this angle, but this is where I put that big dirt wall up to give me separation. So this could actually go away because it's no longer needed. Made a bunch of fire pits for burning flint, just to give the capacity to get it done more quickly, because the time takes what the time takes, and if you're getting 8 done at the same time, well, that's 8 times faster. Again, the fence isn't to keep players out. If somebody wants to come into my claim, pretty simple. So I'm not trying to keep them out, but I am trying to keep I'm trying to keep all the extra bad guys from coming through. So we'll go show you another translocator that's right here by my base. The translocator actually is, so this is where we're at right here. The translocator is actually out here in our harbor. And I was going to come over here and dig a way down. But when I was there, this entire tip of this peninsula was quite literally covered and occupied by wolves. And I changed my mind. Didn't want to go that way. So I've done some quartz collecting here and some granite mining here. We go over this way. Well, if we just look here at the map, all of these are prospecting. Whoa. Well, hello. Why? I'm collecting my spear, or selecting my spear. Silly wolf. Interrupt me when I'm talking, how dare you? So all these dots are prospecting, and I've done prospecting over a fair amount of area, and primarily what I'm trying to find is iron, and I haven't found a reading that was higher than poor. I've got these doors here just kind of keeping drifters from going every which way. I've gone out this direction quite a ways. Anyways, I'm on the hunt trying to find iron, and I'm applying myself as much as I can to getting some. Close door. Oh, crud. Not before that guy got out. Well, we'll take care of him down here if he comes down. Or if he doesn't, we'll take care of him this way. Well, I don't know if that's going to hit. Wow. Oh, come on. There he comes. Very good. That was kind of weird. Throwing spears as they were dropping back down to me. That was kind of fun. Yeah, let's see if this guy has anything interesting. Nothing is not interesting. So I built this, dug this tunnel out, and put some paths down because it's actually a fair distance between where I enter the tunnel and where the translocator is. So come down the tunnel and down further. Actually went all the way down to bedrock. And then they came out here. Oh, interesting. Somebody's put in a water elevator. Interesting. Wasn't I. So I've got a door out here. I don't know. This down here is a lovely place for the worst of the drifters to gather. I've gone up there and didn't see much of anything, but at any rate, let's see if the translocator works. If the server's too busy, translocators have a hard time. And so sometimes they put in these command blocks. So this takes me from basically 7,000 south to a little over 11,000 south, and 2,000 east. This has borax in it, which I've collected a fair amount of borax. This is from me digging borax out, and I don't want drifters coming in here, so I took the stones that I collected while I was mining the borax and put those fences up. Probably should eat something. And then up top, I just gave a little bit of safety here by placing these stone fences around. They're too high so that you don't get thrown at. And yes, this was meteoric iron in here. It's been dug out. So this is a nice area. I've done far more exploring here than through the other one. Found another translocator here, and it goes a little bit farther south and more east. And so there we go. One of the other ores that I've searched for around here, because we've got slate, there's a good chance you can find tin and slate. And so I've gone up here and done some prospecting, and I haven't found any tin. The two ores it found is very poor poor sphalerite, and actually didn't find any amounts of ore there. And while this looks like a big old mountain of slate, it just has like a 5 or 6 layer thick veneer of slate on it. So that was really kind of disappointing to me. I was really hoping that there was a mountain there. Um, so things that are still outstanding, I mentioned the bees. Again, I haven't done anything to try to get those, but I've run past dozens of trees with them. I also am lacking any kind of livestock, though there are some around. Again, I haven't focused on getting them. You can see that I've looked for things out here, and you can just see by the colors that there's nothing going on here. The only green dot from prospecting has been about copper, and well, copper is not the hard thing to find so far on this world. Nevertheless, this is kind of my world here. This has still been unrepaired by me, as has this one. Someone else may have... Oh, this one here. Sorry, these two I found. This one is one that I saw from the online web map. So it's just marked. I haven't even bothered to go take a look at that. We've got lead around, etc. Got plenty of traders. So this is a nice place to be. I'm kind of dripping in resin around me, which is nice. Have my leather workstation set up. I'll probably add some more barrels here. We shall see. But right now this is working really good. I've got more capacity here than I have hides, because I haven't been doing a lot of hunting. Look at that rabbit up there. 2 rabbits up there climbing down. Anyway, so this is just an update on the state of the state. This is the state of my cozy little home. It's awesome. Thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I've had fun showing you around the area. As always, subscribe, like, and comment, won't you, on my videos. But most importantly, come back and watch the next episode. Thank you so very much, and goodbye.